everybody to get in. Guys, ask for it, I deliver. This one. And I like to start with the bacon first. That way. Everything's ready around the same time. So cut up that bacon. I don't know how well y'all can see, but I'm gonna cut up that bacon. Open it up. Okay. I don't like bacon packages. It's always terrible. Put a couple strips. I don't even cut it because this is good. I'm just gonna put it in here. And I'm gonna do several. It'll let me. Just I love bacon. It's so good. This one broke, but it's okay. It still works. Okay. We're doing a lot of bacon. This bacon does not break. I'll put that in there like that. Watch out, Spider. Is anybody in here? One person. Okay. I'll watch my man. Cooking with soap. Okay. You can fit up to 4 in here. Then you're gonna want to turn on the fan. It's gonna get hot. It gets hot, 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 hot. Still one person. All right, well, one person. I will teach you how to make the French toast. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your ingredients ready. Put the bacon on this side for now. You're gonna need some butter. I don't know if you can see it real good, but you're gonna need some butter, milk, vanilla extract, nutmeg, cinnamon, ginger, milk, 1 egg. So per person you want to add eggs. So if you're doing 2 people, do 2 eggs. Okay? And then brown sugar. You need brown sugar in your life, okay? Some brown sugar. So there's really no specific order, but I like to do things a certain way. So we're gonna crack this egg in here. You wanna get something to where the French toast will fit in the bowl before you mix the mixture. That way you don't have to do several dishes and, you know, nobody wants to wash unnecessary dishes. So crack that egg. Okay. And while we're preparing this, you're gonna want to turn the heat on to maybe 4, 3, something like that. And we're gonna get a lot of butter. Grab a little spoon, get your butter, and slap it on there so that way it starts melting. Because we're not gonna use any oil, we're gonna use butter. It makes it that much better, okay? So bam, we have the egg, the 1 egg. Now we're gonna add ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon. So I just do a little bit of the nutmeg and the ginger. Just a little bit of ginger right there. Some nutmeg, not too much, not too much. I go crazy with the cinnamon though. Cinnamon is the secret to this recipe. So go crazy with the cinnamon. You know, you really wanna go crazy. Go crazy. Literally go crazy, okay? And then we probably will add some more just because I like a lot of cinnamon. Vanilla extract, put a little bit. If you don't have any, that's okay, but if you want to enhance the flavor just a little bit, add some vanilla extract. Yep. And I like to put things away as I do them, that way I don't have to clean up too much. So I don't clean it up all night. So I'll put away the nutmeg and the ginger, but I'm going to keep the cinnamon out. So I may need it. And the eggs can go too. Next thing you want to grab is your brown sugar. I think people can do regular sugar too, but I don't know. I've never done it regular. I always do brown sugar. So if you're not, it's sideways. Yeah, that's the point. Wait, so are you looking at it sideways too? I have it. Okay, well, let me put it back the other way then. Hold on. I did it sideways on purpose. That way y'all can see it. You know, whenever I post it on YouTube, it'll be, you know, the right angle. Okay, well, should I switch it back? I don't know. I gotta flip my phone upside down. I don't know. Wait, but the thing is, I put it sideways because I thought it would be like regular for y'all. Okay, well, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on then. Give me 1 second. Brown sugar and our butter is starting to melt here. It's okay. I do a lot of butter. You'll see later. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. And we're letting that bacon cook. Don't want to burn it. I like my bacon burnt though. That's just me though. So, gonna grab a spoon. Actually, no. We're gonna grab a little spatula. I like to use this. It'll come in handy for everything. You'll see. And I do a lot of brown sugar, okay? A lot. I'm talking a lot. So, you know, go crazy, you know? Go crazy. Doing a lot of brown sugar, okay? Yep. I never said this was going to be a healthy meal, all right? Then we're going to get the mixer thingy ready, whisk, okay? We're going to add some milk. You don't want to do too much milk, but you want to do the right amount, okay? So just, you know, eyeball it. Oh, okay. That's good right there. That's good. I like that. Looks good to me. And now we're going to mix it all together. And this is what it's looking like. It's looking a little interesting, but that's okay. Mix it all in together. Oh, we're going to need to add more milk. If your mixture comes out looking too stiff, add a little more milk. So we're going to add a little more milk. Actually, that might be good though. I don't know. Good. Just make sure you mix all those flavors in. Make sure everything. Bam. You want to hear that? Bam, bam, bam. Yep. You want to hear that. If you don't hear that, mix all that butter in there. I mean, not butter, the sugar. Mix all that sugar in there. And keep on mixing because we did crack an egg in here, so you don't want that nasty egg to be shown anywhere, you know? No, no. All right, so actually that looks good. I don't think I'm gonna add any milk. Right? Now, get your French toast. If it's not brioche, it's not French toast. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If it's not brioche, it's not French toast. Let me look at the chat. What are y'all saying? What am I making? French toast. What are you guys saying? You might have to try if you wanna put a hamburger style. Nah, it's fine. Healthy. What's that? Never heard of that. I can smell it through my screen. Ooh, French toast. Yes, and we're making bacon too. Got the bacon cooking. I might have to flip it just now, but let's try to do this real quick. So, if it ain't making noise in the mix, ain't mixing. That's right. Okay, you need brioche bread. Broche, however you say it. Get that brioche, whatever the heck. As long as you know what you're getting. That's the best kind of bread that you want to use for making French toast. Okay? Okay. I'm only making 2. So, bam. Here's your French toast. This is what it looks like. Brioche. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to dip it in here like that. See it's in there? Hold on. Let me flip my bacon. Don't want to burn anything. Let's flip my bacon. I don't like when the bacon gets stuck. Oh my God. Alright. Let that cook. Alright, so you got that French toast in the mixture. We're going to use this to flip it. You want to make sure you get both sides. So you see that right there? Bam. Coated. Coated. And if you want to, move it around, but it's going to get it. Trust me, it's going to get it. So now that everything's coated in there, bam. Make sure you got the stove on. Let's put it between 4 and medium heat. So whatever your stove looks like, maybe 4 and 5, somewhere in the middle of those 2 numbers. And, this is perfect because we're going to let this kind of, guys, I'm not a chef, but I know what I'm doing. You got to let the juices that are not sinking into the bread, we're going to let them fall out real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and transfer this to this. And we're going to let that cook. Let that cook. We're going to do 2. So you want to get a big one so you can cook both, but if you don't, I guess you can do one at a time. That's fine. Same thing, we're doing this again. Make sure you coat it off, flip it over. I find that this is the best tool to flip it. It's just it's flat, it's convenient. I guess you could use a spatula, but I don't know. I think the spatula might be too big, but hey, whatever works for you, do it. And technically with this mixture, with 1 egg and the mixture, you can do 3 slices of French toast. But I'm only doing 2. But just the FYI, you can do 3. And I don't think, not that I checked, but I don't think you can freeze this because of the egg. Because it has an egg in it, so you gotta eat it. If you're not gonna eat it, don't cook it. Okay, so we got the 2 French toast right there. Oh, y'all can't even see. Bam. Let that cook. Let that cook. And y'all see the butter right there? There's butter right there. Not really a lot of butter right here, but as it cooks, I'm going to put it a little bit higher actually. As it cooks, then you can decide how much more butter you want to add. I always end up adding more butter, and you'll see that in a sec. You said same? Butter flavor. Yes. So we don't do any oil. We're going to use butter instead. All right, let me check on this bacon. Turn the heat down, that way it wouldn't burn. Okay. And another pro tip, if when you're done with the bacon, you can, oh my God, sorry y'all, I keep having to move y'all. When you're done with the bacon right there, if you want to make eggs, you don't even have to clear out the batter. You can just make eggs on top of that, and it's just going to be even more juices. It's going to be the best eggs you've ever had. Okay? Okay. So I am going to get a plate ready for that. And you want to do paper towels. I don't have any right now, so I'm going to use a napkin. Hey, you got to do what you got to do, okay? Got to do what you got to do. Use what you can. Use what you have. But you want to make sure you get all that oil out of the bacon, That's what you want. Okay. Keep letting that cook. And And you don't have to touch the French toast. You just leave it doing its thing. Don't even worry about it. It's doing its own thing. Okay. Make sure that bacon cooks. I like to hold the fork down when the fat is not cooking on the bacon. But if you like the fat, more power to you. I don't like the fat. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're going to make more bacon. Not too much, but a little more. Okay. You want to be careful with that splash. Alright, what are y'all saying? Look at our chief chef Spider. Oh, you guys can see Spider right there. I see her in the reflection. I'm dead. I'm dead. All you needed was a little scrambled eggs and hash browns. That's right. You know what? Talking about hash browns, I'm glad you brought that up because we are actually going to be making, not technically making, but air frying some hash browns. So, it looks a little crazy in here. I know. I'll put this over there. And we're going to put this away. Done. Like I said, clean as you go, guys. That way you don't have a lot to do. Once everything's ready, you can just eat, watch Netflix, and chill. Okay, I'm going to put the eggs up. I'm going to put the milk up. But what we're going to do now is we are going to make some hash browns. So I got these hash browns from Trader Joe's, and they say that it's supposed to be a dupe for the McDonald's hash browns. And I actually tried some. I tried two. They're actually really, really good. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more. I'm going to make 3. Put them in the put them in the air fryer. You can fry them too, but you know, people got their air fryer because it's healthier this way. So I'm going to grab 3. 1, 2, and look at it. Oh my God. 2, 3. Look at it. Ooh. Okay. Alright, hold on, let me show y'all how it looks. Alright, so we have 3 right there. And we're gonna put it in the air fryer to cook. Every air fryer is different, so you gotta, you know, do what works for your air fryer. Mine is a Ninja, so I'm gonna plug it in here. And we're gonna do this 350 for 15 minutes. Okay? 350 for 15 minutes. Let that do its thing. And I'm gonna have to put this in a Ziploc bag because there's no way I can put this in the freezer like this. So I'm gonna do that later. Okay. We're gonna check on our little food right here. And when you start seeing bubbles, I would suggest to add more butter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Add some more butter. Hold on, please. Put the bacon up. Add that butter. Hold on, let me wash this spoon real quick. My goal always is to use the least amount of dishes possible. Okay? So don't be scared. Grab that butter, bam, throw it in there, and make sure you put that butter all around the pan, not just where you dropped it. So move it all around. Move it around. And if you want to pick it up, move it around. Make sure it cooks. Cook that bitch, okay? Bam. This is what it's looking like. Bam, bam, boom. The bacon. It's cooking, okay? All right. Let that cook. Okay then. I love how Swank said he wanted me to do a cooking thing and he's not even here. Man, what is up with that? All right. I'm gonna put the bacon back in here because I'm done. I don't think I'm gonna make any more bacon. But put this away. Clean as you go. And I'm not gonna make any eggs, but if you want to make eggs, this is the perfect meal to do so for sure. For sure. For sure. Okay. There you go. And by the way, since I told you guys that this batter can make up to 3, if I were you, if you decide that you only want 2, I would still keep the batter until the French toast is done, because if you accidentally, you know, get distracted and whatever, and you accidentally burn your French toast, bam, you got an extra mixture right here, no worries, you know? Yeah, because I've done that, so. Then I'm going to put freezer bags. Okay, these freezer bags are huge, but this is the only freezer bags I have. Freezer bag. I can't speak today, guys. Okay, hold on. Ooh, by the way, I got my nails done. Look. What do you think? Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Alright. So, this is pretty big, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm just going to take them all out of the hash brown little bag. And then you want to write the date when you put this in here, and then the date that it expires. But since these are really good, I'm not going to do that. But I suggest you do that, okay? That way you know. You don't want to be like, oh, when did I buy this? Oh, how long has it been in the freezer? You know? You don't want any of that. And these Trader Joe's hash browns, I think you get a pack of, how many do you get? You get, I don't know, I think 10? Honestly, I don't know. Genuinely do not know. But make sure you suck the air out of the freezer bag. And keep these in the freezer, unless you're cooking them all tonight, of course, you know, common sense. All right, let's check on bacon, flip it. Okay, that's what it's looking like so far. Bam, bam, boom, yummy, yummy. Okay, all right. Alright, so again, putting up all the stuff. I'm gonna leave the salt and the pepper out. I'm gonna need that. I don't need the whisk anymore. Alright, now we check on this. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. The angles are shitty. I know. I know. Alright, you can kind of peek through it like this. I burned it, y'all. I told y'all. I'm dead. No. Guys, I've made this so many times. I swear I have. Alright, scratch it. You didn't see any of this. You didn't see nothing. Oh my god. Well, that was not that bad. It just cooked so fast. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to replace one of them. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this one out. This one's hot. See, that's why you need the backup. Perfect example why you need the backup. Bacon is ready to go. least he did the bacon right this time. Alright. Don't mind it. Don't mind me. Putting it back in here. Just to show you can do another bread. So, y'all didn't see that. It's a good thing nobody's in here. Oh my God. That is embarrassing. But I feel like we've all been there. So it's okay. Back in the skillet. I want to see if y'all saying anything. Oh, nobody's saying anything, thank God. So that's that first. Let the other one cook. It usually looks cuter than this, but pretty good, okay? Pretty good. Right. Now we just got that one, and then the hash browns, and we're good to go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna put the one that's done in the fridge. I'm getting the microwave. Add some more butter. I do a lot of butter, y'all. A lot of butter. It's all over the pan. Okay. And we got 4 minutes on the hash browns. That's going to be so good. Right. Really, I can put this together. Let that cook. Let's check on it. Okay. Add a little more of this. Back. Some butter. Let that cook. And there's Spider supervising. Spider, look. Hello. She's supervising now. It's all my her. She's trying to get the scraps off the floor. And now we can combine everything. I was just watching. I didn't say anything. God. Oh, this is done. Some more butter. Like I said, I never said this was a healthy meal. Check on it. Okay, this one looks so much prettier. Okay, that one's cute. Look. So much cuter. Perfect. Gorgeous. And then, since this is the other side, just flip it, add some more butter. Yep. Only if you want to. I mean, at that point, it's just, that's if you want to. I know it's a lot of butter. You don't have to tell me. I know it is. And we got 1 minute on the hash browns. Then I can start washing this. Then we can turn this off because baking is done. Been done. Okay. No more butter. We've had a lot of butter today. Okay. Clean up our little station with a towel because I'm in the middle of this. A mess right here. Okay, and then right here, what is going on there? Wash your hands. Now let's checking the French toasty. I mean, technically that's done, but yeah, that's good. Well, we got 3 seconds on the perfect timing, y'all. What the heck? All right. And look at these hash browns, y'all. Look at these hash browns. Oof. And look at the French toast, y'all. Okay. All right. Grab it from here with the spatula, put it on top. I'm really just gonna throw the hash browns on top of here like that. Wait. Come out. One for myself. But this is what it's looking like, and you can decorate it however you want. I say decorate, but you know what I mean. Syrup. I like to use powdered sugar on top of that, and then if you want to add some more butter, go crazy. But chef's kiss. Looks so yummy. And that is it, you guys. 37 minutes. That's crazy. I thought it was fast, but yeah, it's gonna look better once you add the syrup and all that. I mean, it actually looks pretty good by itself, but you know, whatever you want to put on top of it, some ketchup for your hash browns, whatever, and then top it up with some eggs. Go crazy. And I'll see y'all in a bit for the gaming stream.